Hey guys, Nate Zelinsky. We're here on the sheep hunt. You've heard us practicing about it, talking about it, prepping for it, doing everything about the sheep hunt. And we're here on it. I'm on day 6 of the sheep hunt. Got half of day 6 still remaining. It's been awesome. It's been crazy, different than I can even tell you about or what I was imagining, but it's been awesome. So the last day of preseason, so the last day before the season started, I had an awesome day. Located 4 rams, 2 giants, and that one just mega ram. Watched those rams for like 15 hours. As long as you could have light in the binos and the optics, we watched those animals, put them to bed, got everything set for Saturday morning. Literally hiked like 12 miles, and within that 12 miles, I actually drew back on that big ram 3 times. The third time was the charm. So third time had these animals bedded on a cliff. Unfortunately, the conditions were not ideal. I'm not trying to set myself up for an excuse, but I got on these rams. They were bedded, had plenty of time. They were literally sleeping below me, 57 yards. It was a 53-degree angle, which is severe, but I've practiced. I had a cut chart. In this video, you'll actually see some flash. This flash is coming off the back of my cut chart just because I was waving my bow as I was getting down these crazy rocks. I can't even describe how steep this was. The video shows it fast, but just gnarly steep. But I get on this ram, 53-degree angle, 57 yards, but it's blowing 50, 60 miles an hour. So I get on this animal, I range it 3-4 times. I check the cut chart 3-4 times. I'm patient. I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for the wind. And finally, I get a little break in the wind, and I'm like, this is my chance. So I draw, everything's set, and right as I shoot, that wind picks back up, and it literally blows my arrow just below that ram. So heartbreaking. Again, very confident in the shooting. I had time, I was calm, but once that arrow leaves, from that point on, there's no control. And unfortunately, stepping up the weight in my arrows, everything I did to practice for this, nothing can happen to that 50-mile-an-hour wind. It is what it is. You can't control the wind. And I missed. So I missed literally the ram of a lifetime. So that's where that's at with that first day. Day 2 and 3, so Sunday, Monday, day 2, I actually saw 2 small rams, like a half curl and a 5/8 curl. Not something that I was super interested, so we just let those 2 rams walk. Days 3 and 4, which is Monday, Tuesday, did not see anything. Blanked, hiked 1,000,000 miles, ran all the country, did not see a sheep. So that's kind of a bummer. So, following a miss on the ram of a lifetime to not see sheep for a couple days, I'm not gonna lie, super emotional. Unlike anybody else. Anybody that misses, obviously you're running it through your head what you should have done, what you shouldn't have done. It makes you want to puke. It's just what it is. I'm still torn up that I missed. It happens. I'm trying to get past it, trying to get focused. Obviously I've been out here every day, still hiking, still doing everything as planned. But always in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I had it. I could have been done, but whatever, scratch it off, move past that. 5th day was yesterday, which was Wednesday. Came out here morning, saw 3 really good rams, and we had some mutual friends in the area, some people I've actually just met last Friday. Another sheep hunter up here, really cool guys. There's a friend and the guy with the tag. These guys got on these rams. They found them before I did. I found them, and all of a sudden I saw them up on the ridge. Called them on the radio, and they said, yeah, we saw them. We're engaging. So they pursued these animals, so we backed out, but they were 3 great rams. Came to another drainage yesterday evening and got on a monster ram. I'll show you some clips of this, but got on a great ram, and this ram was in a perfect spot. I'm sneaking in, and when I get to this ridge, I'm looking, and I don't see him, and I think he is just over the bluff. So I'm like, this is perfect. So I'm kind of going around a rock pile, and all of a sudden this ram steps up, and he is right on top of me. He's a lot closer than I thought. Again, you can see the country, and we're big high country, and things can be deceiving. And literally got right on top of this ram, and he was too close, and he busted me sliding off this rock. Didn't think he really knew what was going on. We had a staring contest for like 30 minutes. Finally, he just kind of turned around and fed away, and couldn't get back on that animal again. So I had him, I think at closest at 140 yards. Just couldn't make anything of it. So that was a bummer. And again, he walked away to kind of an area where I couldn't make a stock. Did not find him again this morning. So we're going on midday on day 6 and have not seen a ram today. So again, hoping that something pops out, hoping that we find him. I know that somewhere in this basin behind me, way up high, hopefully there might be one bedded. There's been animals in this area before. But we're just gonna power glass and see what happens. But this terrain, the country, everything's been incredible. I mean, crazy hikes, big sunrises, lots of animals. just everything else out there. A lot of stuff going on. So, guys, that's where we're at today. I know the service has been terrible, but we'll have more service and give you more reports as service allows.